Yeah, after all the rain.
TGIF.
I gotta work today, so hey.
For me, TGIF. Say it again.
I'm working now, and look, 11 o'clock.
Yep.
But anyway, God is good, and so we thank you. Worked last night, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. We're back. Okay, guys, we're back. Sorry, little technical difficulties there.
We're back.
Yeah. So anyway, welcome, and so we so grateful to be on, and grateful that that sharing what we've gone through. It's an inspiration to so many people, and thank you for the inboxes and just is people just letting us know that it's such an inspiration to come on. Good morning,
Mr.
Joe.
Joe. How you doing? Good morning.
And so we just thankful, y'all come on in, share the videos, invite your friends.
Yeah.
Dave's gonna be doing most of the talking today. I'm a little relaxed because I gotta work today. But anyway, so we just thankful for everything that that's going on, and it's just time to do you. It's time to celebrate you. It's time to enjoy the life that God has destined for you. And we talked on yesterday, destiny is going forward, destiny is not going backwards. So those who not wanting to help you grow and grow with you, it's time to let them go. And so because it's been holding you back, and so it's time to let go of that dead weight, and you can't be held back anymore. It's 2018. You know what I'm saying? Time still moves forward, it does not move back. It's not time to be I would say had a kickstand thing. I'm just gonna sit back and watch what's going on. No, it's time to get involved. It's time to do what you wanted to do. It's time to celebrate you. It's time to enjoy life so that you can have a healthy life, mind, body, soul, and spirit.
Yes.
Because he who the Son sets free is free indeed, and it's time for you to be free from everything that was holding you back. It's time to do you. It's time to live the life that you were meant to live, and not to settle less than what you deserve.
Yes. People
want to treat you less than what you deserve. It's time to let them go, because you don't have time. I mean, I know it may hurt, but you don't have it's not. Well, I wouldn't say wasted time. You've allowed things to happen. And including myself, have allowed things to happen that has kept us back, and it's time for us to do, and be fulfilled. It's something not, to be working in a career, or in a doing ministry, or doing anything. If you're married or you have children, but when you're not a whole person, where you're not being fulfilled in that which you are passionate about, it's like robbery. It's like your life doesn't feel the fortifiedness. I come up with my words, okay? That you want to have. Good morning,
hey,
Jay.
What's up, my barber?
Yeah. Check out Jay at Platinum.
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming to you in a probably next week. Coming to you. I need.
He's starting to grow back, Jay, but he's looking good. He's been edging, keeping it up, because so you can't come on that show looking like a werewolf. So, but anyway, so Dave will be seeing you soon, probably next week or so. Yeah. We got a busy schedule, but anyway, it's just time for you to live fulfilled. It's time for you to be passionate about what you're doing, and that's what we basically going to talk about today. Be passionate. What is it that you love to do? People, especially with dealing with people who have multiple talents and gifts, in how to, next week we're gonna get more into that, and how to orchestrate those, and where you have time, and how I'm able to do it. See, me, I'm just tell you, being straight up, I wasn't fulfilled just doing one thing. I mean, there are people who say, do one thing at a time, but I had to find a way in the last 8 years when things started happening, because we talked about, the things that happened that caused us to have the setback, with Daniel. I was doing. Good morning,
Miss Devine.
Good morning,
Miss
Devine. I was doing everything. Hi, good morning, You better have been on today. Yeah. You better be glad you're in McKinney,
you
Texas.
Skip some days.
Yeah, you can't be skipping,
you can't
okay?
Be skipping no days. When you get on.
Yeah, look, and you missed it. See, Tabitha, have my pom-pom, girl. See that? I told you I was gonna make that pom-pom. And you wasn't on to get the pom-pom when I did it. I told you I was doing it. So, good morning to you. And in McKinney, Texas. And so, I was doing like the hair. I was doing my, I would say now it's called Carleatha's Unique and Creative Designs. And so I was doing it, like painting my furniture, designing and decorating. I was hosting venues in my home. Didn't know it started with a housewarming party. Mm-hmm. And it just was some friends, that man.
Yeah, the pom-poms, yeah. I didn't think she was going to do it, and she really sat up there and made the pom-poms
with some tissue.
Toilet paper. We gonna say toilet paper. Hi, Miss Shirley Ann. How you doing?
How are you? Good morning. And so, I had to learn, guys, how to be fulfilled again and finding me again, and how to allow all my gifts to operate. Because when all of my gifts wasn't being in operation because of the things that we were going through, mm-hmm. or where we were, I was limited. And so I felt limited inside. I wasn't feeling whole again. I wasn't feeling me. Because, there are people, like I was saying earlier, that would tell me, do one gift at a time. But, okay, if I do one gift at a time, financially, we're going to suffer. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't know how, because I was trying to appease everybody else. And you know how when you're going through, how people try to look down on you, and they try to talk a little bit belittling to you, like you really just don't know. Nobody knew, and I'll say this again, Tabitha. It was T.D. Jakes who did a sermon on people with multiple gifts mm-hmm. and talents that really helped me. And so it was because of that I had to find a way that all of my gifts would be in operation, because if one gift operated, you know how it goes. You're going to make some, and if it's really good, them Sanballats and Tobiases, the jealous people or the haters, that I was like shining, mm-hmm. If the gift was good. And it wasn't good where it's like I was financially sick. So it was like, but I guess people could see, the enemy knows who to have.
Hi, Miss Rhonda. How you doing?
The enemy knows who to sit to place in your life to try to distract you. He knows who, when you start speaking, what you're going to do. So you got to be careful who you talk to. Mm-hmm. And what you tell people you're doing. You know how the old folks say, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing.
Yeah.
So, like we came out with this show, nobody knew. Nobody knew we was going to do this. And so I didn't tell people. And when I was like advertising my businesses, I just would, if you was on the page or if you was on my Facebook or if I seen you in person, that's how pretty much people knew what I was doing. And then there was just some people, I didn't tell everything that I could do. And so I had to learn that the hard way. And so, I'm just as strong in one gift as I am in the other gift. Mm-hmm. Hair is the vehicle that got me to where I'm sitting in front of you. Yeah. Because that's how people knew me. Because mm-hmm. I was like, you read the book. I mean, people who sat in my chair knew I was like a household name. I went through 5 shampoo girls. I talk about it in the book. But because, I didn't know how to diverse my gifts. So when one door started like kind of closing, mm-hmm. I didn't have the other gift shining. Where it's like it would support me enough to be able to sustain us. So if, like, let's just say when Daniel was doing what he was doing, the behavior, I didn't know how to have another gift that was strong enough to carry us. Mm. And so because of that, we suffered, because I was listening to the haters the Sanballats and the Tobiases who were just trying to steal my dream. Be careful about them dream stealers and them dream killers. And so people was giving me their dream.
Watch out for those Laban spirits too.
You remember Laban worked. What he was the dream he was really after was Rachel. But Laban knew.
No, not Laban, Jacob.
Jacob, the dream he was really after was Rachel.
Yeah. Not the cross-eyed sister, you know.
You know. But you remember Laban, I would say it like this, he was a hater. Sometimes your hater is the person that's helping you. And Laban, he knew that Jacob had a gift. You know, people can see your gifts, they can see your talents. And so he pimped Jacob out, that's how I say it. Yeah. And gave him the wrong daughter so he could work another 7 years.
So he could work another 7 years.
For him to make him look good. So that he could get the glory out of the story.
Hi, Miss LaShanya. How you doing?
How are you, LaShanya? And so, you know, you got to be careful sometimes even who you allow to help you. Everybody help you don't mean you good. Be careful with that. And so Jacob worked another 7 years, a total of 14 years. Hi, Marie.
Hi, Miss Marie. How you doing?
And so she knows she still have my heart. But anyway, you know, that was Jacob worked another 7 years.
To get Rachel.
To get the dream.
Yeah.
I'm using it, Rachel, as a swap as the dream. Because that was his dream, to have Rachel. So he worked another 7 years, so it's 14 years that he worked to get his dream. Now, you know, Laban was, and in today's time, there are some Laban spirits. People will see you, they see your gifts, they see your talents, they will pimp you, and all along holding you back.
On your jobs, you know, your boss tries to keep you.
You could be your boss.
From that promotion that you've been wanting.
Yeah.
Just because, okay, you're so good at this one, you know, you should stay here for a while. Then, you know, you can get that promotion. But years and years go by. You get up to a retirement age, you still haven't seen that promotion. Yes.
And also, you know, you got to be careful, you know, in ministries, family members, friends, churches. I mean, anywhere. You know, you got friends who will try to hold you back. Because they're so comfortable with you. You know, to some of your friends, you secretly a hero that you don't even know. So they're trying to hold on to you to keep you with them because they don't want you you don't even know it. You're a silent crutch. You don't know you're a support system. Oh, I can't make it without Daniel. That's why I had to kick Daniel out the nest. No. You know, I don't want to be without him, but I'm not going to let Daniel hold me back. And I love my child. Please know I do.
And vice versa.
And I'm not letting Daniel hold me back. No longer will he hold me back. No longer will I allow anyone to hold me back. I don't care who it is. I'm like, you know, it's the grow up plan. If you ain't growing up with me, you got to go. I haven't been held back too long, 8 years for me. And it's my time. It's time God has given me. He's redeeming my time for me to do me, do what I want to do, where I'm fulfilled, where I'm whole, where there was a lack in my life. Because I couldn't be the full me around certain people, you know, because you know how you don't feel comfortable letting your light shine around certain people and all your gifts and your talents. You know, I can cook just as well as I can do hair. I can interior decorate just as good as I can do hair, cook, and all of that. You know, but I had to be careful. And those other gifts that I have, you can see on Facebook, they're just as good. I can write. And writing has always been my passion. And people who didn't know that, didn't know me from the school side, you wouldn't have known that. Because you didn't know what I could do. I've always made all A's in English. Always, even in college. I wrote 2 plays for my church when I was in junior high and one in high school. 2, and they put the production on, and I was the producer. I was like the little mini Tyler Perry. I wrote, directed, created, was in the start, in the play, everything. Church put the play on for me. And one of them was doing the evening time. Yes, and I was young. And so, you know, a lady brought that to my room. She said, you remember you did that? And I was like, yes. But see, if you didn't know me from childhood and you didn't go to church with me, you wouldn't have known that side of me. You wouldn't have known the side that I could write. And I was always creative. Because that was something that I did then. And I always wrote in my journal. You know, I wouldn't say I always wrote in a journal like I do now. Definitely not. But I always wrote something, like notes and stuff. But as far as like being a real serious journal, you know, in journalism, you know, journaling every day, or I don't journal every day. I write every day. Even when I'm writing on Facebook, that's part of my writing. And so I create, you know, I perfect that gift. So the more I do it, I don't know if some of you remember when I first got on Facebook, I used to put everything in all caps.
Yeah, screaming at people.
I did, even on email, I did everything in caps. And so I never forget.
I just really want them to see it.
My professor, a friend of mine told me, she said, you know, when you put things in caps, I was doing her hair. She said, it's like you screaming to people. I said, well, I want them to hear, you know, getting a little side myself. I said, I want them to hear what God is telling me to say to them. And so the same thing she told me, a professor in my English class. I never forget, I was taking a mini-master in college. And so my professor, she was up there talking, and she said, she was talking about, you know, writing in caps. Now, I'm saying this because it took the professor to tell me, because she was educated and degreed, to tell that to me. With my friend, she degreed, but she wasn't my professor. But she was smart enough to tell me that, why is it that we so hooked on titles with people? We so hooked on people with degrees when it's just people that we know telling us good advice and giving us things that we know, good wisdom to get us to the next place. And sometimes that's what's holding us back, because we done got so common with people. And so because we people have gotten so common with you, me, it has held us back.
And people even do it with people with titles.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You got people, especially black people, go to the doctor. Doctor don't know what he talking about. I'm still eating my fried chicken.
My grandmother, that's all she was.
The doctor. This is your health advisor telling you, hey, cut down on the fried and greasy foods. Doctor, she said that was the dietitian, not the doctor.
Yeah. She said that was the dietitian.
I don't care who it was. It's somebody with a degree in the medical field. Listen to them.
But it don't have to be that. It's somebody who's experienced.
Exactly.
Somebody who has walked that walk. Experience is the best teacher. Yeah. Somebody who got some experience in it. Hey, I want to listen. Hey, that's just me. I'm like E.F. Hutton.
So on that,
you know, Tabitha, you got something to say to me, and you got some, and you walk this walk, let me know. Exactly. I'm just that type of person. You know, Daniel was my child, and that's why you see Daniel on the show with me, because, you know, the Bible say, out of the mouth of babes. I listen to my child. Now, when he's talking that gibberish stuff, no, I don't want to hear that. And so, but when he has something like, he's talking to me and saying, Mama, you know, we have our conversation, which is all the time. I'm listening. He can tell you that he's never had a problem with me listening to him as far as our communication. That's why I was like, you know, it hurt me that he wasn't talking to me, because we've always had a line of communication between us. Mm-hmm. Always. But what Daniel was doing was protecting me from the hurt, that core hurt. But we've always had a line of communication. Dan and I can sit down and talk like two old people for hours. Yeah. It's just how we are. And so I love talking to him. And so he has a lot of wisdom. But when he's talking that gibberish teenage stuff, I don't want to hear that. Please go talk to your friends. I do not. And, you know, I have to be relatable with him. Like he's telling me about rap artists. And, you know, he'll tell me, Mom, you're not hip. I'm 48. You know.
Hip hop started in your era.
It was Curtis Blow. These are the breaks. Bring it out. Bring it out.
You want to see how he look now?
You know that song? That's the Sugar Hill Gang. When your peas taste like wood. It was hip hop, hip. You know, that's my kind of rap.
I'm too close to the
edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep them going out of. You didn't think I knew that, huh? See, I didn't always look like this.
How that line was kind of fast. She act like she can't understand nothing. People rap faster. They be like, what did he just say? What you just said that? You said that fast.
But no, that rap that they have out now, some of it
is bad. Okay,
I'm sorry.
Some of it is terrible,
and especially with the cursing and all that.
I listen to
calling women out of their names. No, can't do that one.
Good people.
I can do Will Smith. You know, Summer Days. Yeah.
He's not even a real rap. No.
He was our kind of rapper, not your kind.
No, I'm talking about.
He made money.
He basically like an actor that.
Right, Marie and Tablet. He made money.
Like a
Dougie Fresh. They made money.
Dougie Fresh.
You understood him though.
It's a beatbox.
But he rapped a little bit. Yeah, he made money.
Real rapper. Tupac.
Hey, our raps made money. Okay, Tupac. Some of that only thing Tupac song that I made that I understood. Dear Mama. That's one. I understood that one. And that song with the girl from Tyler Perry movie Good Deeds.
I forgot.
You know, and she told how do you want it?
Oh yeah, how do you feel?
I can understand it. No. But other than that, Marie, I can't understand
Tupac,
that
Biggie.
stuff, girl.
Sorry.
That stuff give me a
Bad
headache.
Boys, all that. Just
yeah. And I can understand it a little bit. Yes.
Hey, old school, new school rap have messages too.
Talking about women and degrading women.
That's not all. We're not talking about
sexual stuff. I can't do that. I can't.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
You laugh.
That was me.
Remember where you are, Tabitha.
Yeah, word can do that.
Don't say that. And so anyway, you know, I'm just like, okay, but anyway, back to what we were saying. Yeah, I can't do that, Marie. I can't do that cursing. Yeah, you know, that's degrading. I can't. I don't feel. Marie, you remember my mouse back in the day? You know, it's delivered now. You remember Marie? Come on now, you remember? Because you remember one time there was a client that got on my nerves. Oh, you know, I thank God that I'm saved. He saved his mouth, girl. And I used to say stuff to people. And I used to tell Marie to crack up, laugh. I said, girl, I could say something to you without using a curse word that would curl your hair with no grease.
No cream, nothing.
No. Marie, I don't know if Marie remembers this. She knows at nighttime, and my customer was just, she had them pushed. I had already had a hard day.
She just pushed every button, huh?
And yeah.
She said, oh, yes, she remember that.
She remember that. And so Marie had to kind of like tone me down, because the customer, she was pushing. She was like, you know, she was like,
I don't want hair like that. I don't like the way you're doing that.
She literally wanted Oprah Winfrey hairstyle without me cutting it. And this was when Oprah always had this little cute bob. And she was determined I was going to give her that. Because she had heard that I was such a good hairstylist.
Wait, hold up. Okay. Barbers and hairstylists are miracle workers.
Yeah, but she wanted me to work the miracle that night. And I was like, I can't do that.
But they cannot make the impossible come to life.
Yeah.
That's not... You know, a barber can fix a hairline. You know, hairstylists can fix, you know, your hair matted up or whatever. You know, somebody cut it wrong. That's fixable. But to make what is meant for a short hairstyle on some long hair, who can do that?
No, I couldn't do it.
I'm just...
It didn't happen.
It
didn't happen.
Because, you know, certain hairstyles have to be at a certain length.
Yeah, but anyway, moving on. That was old. That was just funny back then. It was real. It was hilarious. I think Marie must have talked about that for the longest. But I thank God, that we were saying how rap music have curse words. You can say things to people without cursing, and I did not use any curse word. It's just the tones in my voice. The woman I think she got the message, and I could not perform what she wanted me to perform, and it all attitude and everything came out. It was just, I was tired, and it was like late. Marie, you remember, it's probably like 9-10 o'clock at night. It's late. I done worked since 7:30 that morning, so you could just imagine. And Marie was like, Carleatha, and I'm like, girl, look here, okay, she don't know me.
No gospel gangster here.
And I was young. I was in my 20s, early 20s.
She don't know how bad
I'm 48.
This bar.
And look how bad.
Yeah, y'all seen that from Medea, Uncle Joe.
It's Friday, guys. Okay,
we tear this church up.
But anyway, going back to saying, do you? If you got multiple gifts, just do you. Shine. Don't worry about who you gonna lose in the process. Don't worry about people hating. Don't worry about those who who for you, who not. God gonna send the right people, and then just embrace who God sends. Because I miss some people. I talk about that in my book. Don't forget, y'all. It's my book, but I talk about this in my book. How it was some people that I let go that I wasn't supposed to let go, but there were some people I just had to just say, you know what? I gotta cut you loose. You know what I mean?
Boo.
Hi, Patrice. I was like, deuces.
I miss
and
Patrice.
and I'm the type of person that's just me. And I'm not saying it's always good to be like that, but I always had this thing: a snake has a potential of biting twice because it has teeth. And I wasn't gonna give you the opportunity to bite me again once I had seen that how Marie remembered some of my bites. Okay. And so, she was right there along with me. She's seen that she was a weekly. Remember, you came every week or every 2 weeks. I can't remember. But she was right there. She knows. And so it's like, I got bit quite a bit. But it was just like, okay, like my grandmother said, I'm going to treat you with a long-handed spoon. Yeah, I don't worry about what they say. Just keep doing what you have to do. And now that's the attitude I'm doing me. And that's what I'm telling you guys, do you. Yes, you're going to, hey, Miss Patrice. And so, that's what I've learned to do. Let all your gifts shine. Find a way that you feel passionate. You feel whole. You doing what you want to do. Don't die with all your gifts buried in you. Yeah, you came weekly. Yeah, so you remember. And so, that was my thing. They say the grave is the wealthiest place in the world. Because people have died with so much potential. They died with so many gifts. My mom, my grandmother, have died with gifts. They taught me how to cook. And was supposed to have restaurants. But didn't do it. I don't know, for whatever, all their reasons, they didn't do it. Fear or whatever, I don't know, but the procrastination or just not having that mindset. Yes, do you. And I don't care how many, if you got 10 gifts, let them shine. It's time to do you. Look here, you don't have time to be wondering, I wonder what this person gonna say because I'm letting all my gifts shine. Because you know how it is now. Get ready. The moment you start shining, you're going to lose people. But you got to be tough. Let that water roll off your back like the duck. Do you know what I'm saying? You're gonna start losing people. Like Steve Harvey said, he cut his hair and people start hating.
As you start climbing in life, you're gonna have to start declining those friends in your life.
Yes. You're gonna see it. They're gonna show you who they are. They're going to show you. You're not going to have to wonder who they are. They're going to show you who they are. And like Maya Angelou said so famously, when people show you who they are, believe them. Don't be trying to do no kumbaya, trying to fix that. No. That snake got a potential to bite twice. It has teeth. When people show you who...
can never be trusted.
When that person show you who they are, it's time for you to decide where you gonna place them in your life at that moment. Don't wait.
Place them outside the door with the X sign at the top.
Well, no. Now some people now you have to learn Remember we talked about TJ talked about the 3 levels of people?
I was talking about the snakes.
Oh, well, yeah, the snakes, you're going to let them go.
In the doorway, outside the doorway, you got the exit sign on it.
Yeah. Because they're going to bite you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, your circle going to get smaller. That's why I told Tabitha, you can't be missing, girl. I need my cheerleader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your circle going to get smaller. And so you got to be strong in that. And then you got to be careful, too. We're going to sum up from last week, and we're going to let you guys go. From early this week. You got to understand, too, that everybody don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you change. People who don't want to see you change is because they don't want to change. They want to stay stagnated. You know how the saying says, misery loves company. They can talk about it, but they don't want to be about it. Yeah. You want to be about it. So,
all talk, no bark.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. Hold up. All bark, no bite is what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, they just barking and they don't have no bite. They want to stay where they are.
Just talking noise.
Just talking. And if they talking noise, let them talk noise with you away from you. Don't need them voices in your ear.
You need people around you that are about action.
About action. And those who want to take you with them. And so, you want to go where God wants you to go. Just talking about it, being stagnated, and and don't despise small beginnings.
Yeah, don't despise small beginnings. Mm-hmm. Do not despise, hey sis, how you doing?
Hey Shay.
Hey. But yeah, don't despise small beginnings because you're starting off small. Don't let all the haters
and
you in that building.
No, this is how they say it. Hey girl, how your little ministry doing? Girl, how your little seasoning? Hold on 1 second. My seasoning right here. I'm just using this example. Yeah. Girl, how your little seasoning doing?
Yeah, watch out for them people that put them lils.
Yeah.
I
have to catch myself because since I heard another minister said that on Facebook, and and I'll say that not meaning it's little, but
it's cute.
It's cute to say, but they're actually.
Hey, man, how your little business doing?
Yeah, how your little hair business doing?
Exactly. Action. Have people around you that are about action,
and want to help you grow. Want to see you grow, and happy to see you grow.
Yes.
And guess what? Know that some of those people that's taking you to the next level some of them only gonna take you to the next level. And you got to be here, go a change of guard again. It's always going to be a changing.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. And you got to get, if you want to go higher.
You're going to have those few and the proud that stick with you through it all.
And the few and the proud.
Yeah. Yeah. Those Marines that going to stick with you.
Yeah.
But, you just got to know.
You got to know.
You got to know.
You got to know how to hold them.
You got to stay focused. You got to stay determined. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. You gotta be alert. Okay, I know. Okay, my time with this person is coming to an end. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When people start showing you who they are, believe them. And don't try to change them because you wearing yourself. You can't change people. I thought I could change people.
And then
years ago,
when those snakes bite you, hey, we are Christian. We don't retaliate in violent ways or going all popping off with the mouth. Hey,
peace.
Don't do that.
Go for peace.
The best, and this is the best advice Uncle Joe has ever gave in a Madea movie.
What he said?
He said, was that Madea or was that Uncle Joe? I don't know.
Just say it. Just say whatever it is.
The best way to get revenge is to show them.
That's Tyler Perry says that.
That's Tyler Perry said. Mm-hmm. And I think it was Madea.
Yeah, Mr. Madea says it.
Show them.
Mm-hmm. Let your haters be your motivators.
Yeah. When you successful, hey, show it.
And sometimes it's gonna be the very people close to you.
The best way to get revenge is to prove them wrong. That's what he said. It's to prove them wrong. You say I ain't gonna beat this watch.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say prove. I'm gonna change that one. I'm gonna show I ain't gonna prove nothing to you. You not worth me prove that. If I gotta prove something to you of who I am, I gotta put some. It's like I'm working hard to show you something. I'm gonna be me.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be me, do me, and that's gonna show you. That's how I feel. I'm from Missouri. I'm gonna show you that you said.
She said she need her hairstylist back.
Girl, I'm doing hair today, girl. What you talking about? Let me show you something here.
All you gotta do is make a call,
All you gotta do is call. Inbox. Look, girl, look the curling eyes, girl.
Really put the curling eyes and stuff in the video.
I'm being about it, girl. What you talking about, Patrice? It ain't nothing but an inbox, baby.
Ain't nothing
They
but
put
a
that
thing.
hair thing there, girl.
It ain't nothing but a thing.
Girl, you see that flat iron right here?
Mom,
I got it out for a reason.
Mom, come on.
Girl, I'm not playing. For a reason, girl. Look at my curling irons. See that? For a reason. I did this for a reason. I'm showing you. I'm not playing. I'm being about it. My book. I'm not playing. Hate if you want. It's already in action. I'm not playing. I can't tell you nothing that I'm not doing. I don't care what people say. Talk what you want. You don't know what I'm doing. Here's my book. My journal. I'm not playing with you. Here's my lemon pepper seasoning. So I'm not playing, girl. That's why I told you I gotta go, girl. 11 o'clock. My curling iron right here. One of my flat irons. So, when you want to make the hair appointment? I'm not playing. Hate if you want. I'm going to keep going. Because I'm like that old goat that Shirley Caesar said.
Don't stall. Make that call.
Yeah, don't stall. Make the call. I'm like how Shirley Caesar said. You can pack that dirt. Every time you throw dirt on me, I'm going to pack that dirt right underneath my feet. I'm doing what God told me to do. I'm not worried about it. I'm not letting nothing hold me back. Nothing. You don't like that I got all these gifts? Bye-bye. Because I have suffered. I tell you, them 8 years, I'm getting it back. Let me tell you something. I got a Job anointing working. Okay? I'm going to get back. And I told Dave, you better do everything in your power to make sure I get everything back. You and God better have a good plan going. And I'm not letting nobody stop me from doing what God told me to do. I don't have to let you know everything I do. See, I told you don't have to be on Facebook. You show them. Okay? I'm not playing with haters. And I have a blocking and deleting anointing. Before you don't see people on my Facebook saying crazy stuff, God delete you in a heartbeat. I don't care if it's blood running through our veins. I will block you and delete you. God has shown me that he will place other people in my life who love me and will celebrate me.
Boo-boo.
You ain't trying to, I'm going to tell you something how you don't do. Like, my speaking engagement, girl, I didn't tell people that. Whoo, I did not. It was very limited amount of people I told about that speaking engagement. And I'm telling you because I knew, old folks say you don't never let your right hand know what your left hand doing. And I knew that was going to be an opportunity. But I thought I was speaking to like 50 to 75 people.
Yeah, more than
But it
that.
was 300 plus people. And I didn't tell nobody because, I knew I don't tell everything. Watch you can go on my Facebook page. You don't see me telling everything. I'm only telling you. People say, why are you on Facebook telling your business? No, I'm not telling my business. I'm helping people. Because this is one of my dreams.
See,
you all are my dream that you don't even know.
This kind of business
is helping people.
Helps people.
Mm-hmm.
All that unnecessary stuff about,
I went ate here. I broke up with my man and I'm mad at this lady and girl, I don't have time for that.
My kids just got in an argument.
Mm-mm.
I need to know that.
I don't need to know that.
Unless you informing people, you're like, okay, you about the restaurant thing. I can see that. Okay, maybe y'all should come try this out. That's informing.
Yeah, letting people know about a business or whatever.
I'm talking about, y'all know about that stuff y'all learned in school. Okay, okay, this is unnecessary. Scratch that out. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't help nobody. Don't inform anybody. Mm-hmm. All you doing is talking noise. It's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you just have to use wisdom
of telling this helps people.
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah, you have to use wisdom in things that you do. Mm-hmm. Just be very wise. Just be very. I was telling you yesterday. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open because
watch this, man. Watch this.
And watch what you putting out.
Get you into a whole lot of trouble.
You got. You already, the Bible says, in this life, you will have trials and tribulations. Don't add to the trials and tribulations. Mm-hmm. But anyway, with that, you guys, we're going to have to go. Because I have to go to work.
Yes, I got to go to work. And I got to go to sleep. To sleep.
He coming with me to go to sleep, okay?
I'm about to catch some Z's.
So anyway,
Exactly.
but we love you guys and we thank you guys. You know, we'll be back on Monday.
Yes.
And for those who wondering if I'm doing hair, yes, ma'am, inbox me. And so we love you. You have my number. Call me. Exactly. And so whatever you need from me, I'm here. And remember, we're cheering you on. We're not telling you to do nothing that we're not doing.
Yeah, with the TP.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know, Tab, you want to laugh at my pom-pom, but girl, look here. I love. We love you too, and we so grateful for you guys. Yes. And so we thank you and we love you. Be blessed. Have a great weekend. You know, I know it rained this week, but you know, make fun of what.
Hey, the rain is a sign of things about to be growing. Hello. You know, hey, you got to go through the rains, you got to go through the storms, and then it's going to be a rainbow with some sunshine. Exactly. With some gold at the end of that.
Girl, it better be gold,
some gold,
frankincense, myrrh, at the end of that silver, diamonds, house, cars, and just everything that, you know, our laws got to come on back. So you too, have a great weekend and we love you. This has been Daniel and Carleatha with Devine Magazine and Talk Show. Celebrate your life. Yeah. Enjoy, and we will see you guys back Monday morning. Love you. Bye-bye.